Hello everybody and welcome to a tarot reading. So we're gonna get a past, a present, and a future. And the future one is gonna be like what decisions you're making now that will lead you to your future, you know? So it's the future, but it's how the future is relevant to you now. I don't think we're gonna take that one. I think it came out too soon. So we're gonna do 3 cards and then we're gonna do 3 explanation cards. And I'm not a professional tarot reader. I'm just a girl who has a tarot deck who's been doing this pretty regularly since (2022). Okay. You feel like you're running out of time. There's a sense of urgency. You have some items you're running out of that's putting pressure on you. Just changing the battery to my camera. And something I've been thinking about a lot recently that just came to mind, and when things like that come to mind during a reading, I feel like they're important to the reading, is like there's a sense that you might be afraid of existing completely because you have one foot in and one foot out at all times. As in, like, you're not fully committed to existing and being alive. And you're worried about what will happen if you do fully commit to being alive, because honestly, you haven't committed like that for a while. Basically, there is a project and a reason behind a project that matters to you a lot, and you're afraid of bringing it into existence because it has been not in existence for so long. And I want to find out, like, what it is you're afraid of it existing for. Oh, it's like your baby. It's like your precious baby. It's something that you hold very close to your heart, very near and dear to your heart. It's very important to you. You value it a lot. And if it doesn't go well, it will break your heart. And you're really afraid of getting your heart broken in that way because it will, if it doesn't go well, it will be the biggest heartbreak of your life. Even bigger than being rejected by a person. It's like if your project is rejected by the world at large, that's like an even bigger heartbreak, you know? And you've had it as a concept that you've like held on to for so long that you're afraid that if it isn't anything, like if you don't have it to hang on to anymore, what are you gonna hang on to? You think it's the only thing you have, but it's not. It's just the next thing, you know? There's always more to create. If this one doesn't go well, it doesn't go well, you know? And then you can try again with something else or with the same thing in a different version. You're worried though, and that's okay. Okay, this one for the present. Yeah, you're getting all these signs that it's the time to do it, that it's the time to like fully commit to this. I think it's a creative project, but you're fighting the signs. You're saying no. There's like a stubborn part of you that's like, it's not time, actually. You're in pretty deep conflict about it, which is rough, and I'm sorry for you. because this energy mentally is not good. It's a lot of chaos mentally. I have a good feeling about your future, to be honest, and the way that it relates to this. I do have a good feeling. I feel like it's gonna be a relief for you even if it doesn't go well. You're like, the outcome is gonna be good because you think it's the only thing of value that you have, but it's not. And once you commit to creating this, or like fully being in reality with this, you're gonna realize, number one, it's kind of like a massive to-do that you've finally gotten off your chest. And then number two, that like even if it doesn't go well, it wasn't really even about how well it went. It was about just doing it. It's gonna be a weight off your shoulders. I'm feeling a lot of shoulder pain right now. You're bearing like a lot of weight. Like this is a burden. Whatever it is, it's a burden. And like the process of releasing this energy creatively, mentally, spiritually, it's gonna be a relief. Yeah, and that's also part of why you're in this like turmoil mental energy, is because you are stressed. You're being pushed to make this happen. You know you need to. And it's stressing you out. It's a lot of pressure. And that pressure is gonna be relieved. That's what pressure leads to, is relief. Something's gotta give. Something's gonna give. You're gonna give. You're gonna give yourself what you need. Dang, I keep waiting. There's an impatience. It's like not coming. Whatever it is that you're looking for is not coming. Like, I think you're looking for specific signs, and those aren't coming. I'm actually gonna go to the guidebook for this one. I think you're worried that this is the only thing you have because everything else was taken from you. But what you're gonna see once you take the time to commit to being alive is that the things that were taken from you number one, they were meant to be taken from you. And then number two, there's karmic baggage that comes along with the things that got taken from you. And it kind of like queued up this series of events that was supposed to happen. What you have is a story about the events rather than the physical, tangible things. And so what you have is lighter, it's less of a burden. And even if it is a burden, the past can be a burden, it's one that can be released. Versus like karmic baggage is difficult to release. And that's what other people got when they took things from you. They took something from you, and along with it they got karmic baggage. So the Seven of Swords in reverse. Coming clean, rethinking approach, and deception. To me, what it feels like is like the process of bringing this into reality. It's gonna clean your slate. It's like coming clean. I'm feeling like it's about feeling like it's cleaning you. Committing to life is going to clean you. And that's what I'm hearing. You hear how like it just got really silent? It was a lot louder, and now it's quiet. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like relief. It's gonna be like silence after a long time of a lot of noise. It's like an energetic shift is what's gonna happen when you do finally stop being like, it's not time, it's not time, it's not time. It's like, it is time. It is time. And you think it's all you have, so you don't want to give it away. It might be all you have, but you will have something else once you've given this away. Like, and you'll be glad that you did, because the next thing that you get, it's going to be the same thing. It's a creative cycle. You have to bring things into reality. They're not supposed to be not manifested for forever. Let me get some more insight. I'm going to ask some intuitive questions, just out of my own curiosity. This was interesting because I got shoulder pain. This came out in reverse. It is the Seven of Swords, which is usually about like being betrayed, someone stealing something from you, deceptive energy. But when it comes out in reverse, I think it's about karma. It's about people who have been deceptive getting things back, like returned to them. I feel like you don't want to admit that something went wrong in your past, and that's also another thing, is that you're attached to this one thing that you have left because a lot of things have been taken from you. You feel like it's all you have left, and it's precious to you. But it's like your part in the karmic cycle is following through with what you know is right. You know? And yeah, you just have to do that, ultimately. But there's a little bit of confusion here. And I wanna get more clarity. Please. Please, what's the confusion about? I think you're scared that you were the one to blame, and you're trying to put off bringing good things into your own life because because this thing is like clouding your capacity to dream about the next thing. Your future is gonna be like more clear-headed. You're basically clearing karma. This is not your burden to shoulder. Like basically completing this creative project is going to... I'm hearing dethrone someone. Someone feels like really victorious, but it's just because you haven't put karma where it belongs yet. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Reverse. Playful. Yeah, it's an emotionally immature person. This person will be disappointed when you do this thing, and you also don't want to let them down. There's someone who's done you wrong. You're trying to convince yourself that bringing your dreams to reality isn't right because it will bring karma back to them. You're trying to protect someone who doesn't deserve protection. You're trying to You're trying to deserve protection. That's what your subconscious is doing. Your subconscious is begging for you to protect yourself. It's about time. You're gonna have to step in and be a protector to yourself. There's a part of you that's protecting the wrong person right now. Oh man. And you have to call the part of you that is protective back to you because you're the one who deserves it. So honestly, let's just say like a blessing. Let's say a calling of protection back to ourselves. Spirit. We were born with protective capacities. Each spirit was born with a capacity to protect themselves. We, as individuals, deserve to have our own capacity to protect ourselves allotted to us. In this moment, I, and whoever is watching, call back our own protective spirits to protect and guide ourselves. We reclaim our protective parts, we bring them back to our own world. We feel a sense of knowing what is right and wrong for us. We feel embodied. We are living our purpose. And we are guided and protected by our guiding and protecting parts. Bless. Thank you for listening. Okay. Okay. And I think we're going to do one final card. Oh, that's a great one. That's a fantastic one. That's a fantastic one. This is about trusting what you know. This is about, like, knowledge and what you understand. It's about knighting yourself, protector of yourself. This is beautiful. This is one of my favorite cards. Swords is about intellect, it's about the sharpness of our being, it's about cunning, it's about wisdom, and the crown, this always is about clairvoyance for me, like the things that you know, that you've always known you've known. Before you even had language, you knew it. And yeah, this is beautiful. This is like balance and finding peace with what you know, allowing your intelligence to protect you. That's a beautiful reading. I love that. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I think that everything here is done. That was great, actually. Fantastic. I needed that as well. if you don't already, you should subscribe if you want to. Yeah, have a good day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.